Hey folks, I've never played Resident Evil 3 before. This game is completely blind for me. I just got done recording episode 1 that you're about to watch, and I ended up increasing the difficulty about 25 minutes into the playthrough. I decided to keep those first 25 minutes so you could see my blind reactions to those early parts of the game. So when you see me picking easy for stream scheduling purposes, don't panic. I do eventually switch to normal. I didn't realize how easy was going to be. At some time in the future, I might try to put together a really short video just to kind of discuss my policy on difficulty settings in these more old school save and continue limited titles. It can be a really difficult choice as a variety streamer when I have to weigh the fact that, repeating content means that the game is going to be on the schedule for longer without the viewers being able to see a lot of new stuff. But for now, appreciate it, enjoy. Please don't comment that I should die because I picked easy. It's too easy. I accept it. Thank you. Yo, I have never played Resident Evil 3 before. I know a little bit about it just through cultural osmosis. I know that, I guess the title gives away that there's a thing called the Nemesis. Probably shouldn't watch this. I think it's a gameplay demo. Yeah. Pretty sure the Nemesis is similar to like Mr. X. It's a thing that is invincible and stalks you throughout the game. But I don't know who the main character is in this. I actually don't know if there are multiple characters like the previous games. My playthrough of the Resident Evil series is completely blind, and we've currently completed Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 1 Remake, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 2 Remake, and now we're sliding back to Nemesis. I apologize profusely. I'm sorry. I played Resident Evil 2 Remake on normal because it's a modern game with infinite saves and, normal sensibilities. We tried playing Resident Evil 1 on normal and just spent so much time reloading. Appreciate it, Solid Snake.
No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight.
So is this Jill?
It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
The voice acting is, again, much better than Resident Evil 1. Not really a high bar. Solid Snake, if you type !hide before your messages, I will not be able to see them, but chat can, so you can still talk about spoilers, but not giving anything away for me. Zombie shit's getting real. I'm really enjoying playing these in chronological order. You can really see how the series is developing. Resident Evil 1's pretty rough around the edges. It just gets tighter and tighter from there. Xbox thing, maybe? Fix my heart rate monitor here. The Master of Unlocking. Umbrella get all these military gear. We have a lot of questions about Umbrella. Pretty cool FMV. I am playing this on PC with the restoration mod. I tried to Google what the definitive version was. Some people were saying that the GameCube version is pretty good. Farewell to my life, farewell to my home. This is my last chance for survival. This is my last escape. Okay. Whoa. An opening in the thick of it. I have a assault rifle? Let me check my buttons here. Oh, I don't have an assault rifle forever, so let's be careful with that. It's the reloading tool. Mix material into an empty bullet. Used to combine with the gunpowder. Those are the text localization may have taken a step back from Resident Evil 2. This is my Different reactions from shooting objects such as oil drums and bombs. Oh, so this is a new mechanic? We hope you improve your chances to survive. Is this a different localization team? Oh, they added a quick turn. That's neat. Press the run button while retreating. You're trapped by enemies, you can push them away. Press the directional buttons, action button, cancel, and run rapidly. Oh, so just mash everything, basically. Just before an enemy attack, you can perform a dodge. Press aim and action. Really? Oh dear, I don't know if I'm able to execute that. Getting on and off an object. Press the map button to view the map. Live selection. Oh, at certain points in the game, the screen fades into black and white. At these points, you'll be prompted to choose from 2 different options. So is Jill the only character in this game? There's no secondary character? I like the file list. They're really making it seem like there's going to be a million files. Create various ammunition. You need to use the reloading tool and gunpowder. Okay. That's cool. A is handgun bullets, B is shotgun shells, C is grenade rounds. Repeatedly create the same kind of ammunition, your skill will be improved. What? That's cool. They should have kept that idea. First aid box. They stack? Wow, is that nice. What does the map look like? Let's not waste any bullets. Probably have to use bullets here. Okay, I've got to get back used to tank controls. We just did their RE2 remake. It's a pretty sweet gun to start with, to show that Jill is a badass since Resident Evil 1. Nice. The graphics in this are really good, too. The GameCube wasn't... The version wasn't probably not a graphical upgrade, right? They just tried to release a bunch of Resident Evil games on GameCube because 4 was so successful, is my understanding.
The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive.
Tell him, Jill. This is PC with the restored content mod. So when I googled what's the definitive version of this game, it said this was the way to go. I'm using a controller, and it seems like the controller binding is a little wonky. I can't press 2 D-pad buttons at the same time.
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No!
PS2.
I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters. Now leave me alone.
That's fair. It sounds like Capcom is hinting at they're doing a remake of this game. I feel like they don't need to do another remake of Resident Evil 1. That game's... the remake's basically perfect. Oh yeah, this is weird. If you see me running and then suddenly stop, like that, it's because I'm trying to press 2 D-pad buttons at the same time. So I gotta be really careful with the tank controls. I guess I could switch to using a mouse and keyboard, but that just sounds kind of awful. First aid spray takes up a different slot. Does this game have the idea of red means more defined, blue means explored? I think that was in the RE1 remake. I don't remember if it was in Resident Evil 2 in 1998. Yeah. Okay, cool. Eerily silent outside the window. Kind of cool to start you out with a assault rifle as she moves toward the door. Hey, new save room music. And rob my pretty save room music for the RE2 remake. And we'll take the warehouse key. Back door on the tag. Kind of like the whole changing the name of items after you examine them. Right, ink ribbons again. Okay. I was saving. Oh, it's thank God. All right. Well, they did not need to give me this much ammo, dude. I just want infinite ink ribbons. That's all I want. I don't want it to be that easy. Good lord. Try to be responsible. It's just, like I said, we were streaming a lot of games. We're trying to play the whole Resident Evil series, and we could play Resident Evil 3 and do everything 2 or 3 times from having to reload minimal saving. That's too much. They just give you every gun in the game right away with enough ammo, and they give you ammo for the assault rifle? Gross. I guess what I can do is, let's see, do I have space to pretend like this doesn't exist? Do you mean for babies? I guess I could... I don't know if the game is actually going to introduce the guns in the normal gameplay, or if anyone knows Resident Evil 3 well enough to tell me when I normally would have gotten a gun. Because I can just ignore this, pretend like it's not here. Red is the room I'm in. Backgrounds do look really good in this. No idea. Yeah, I think Resident Evil 2's easy mode was just like, we're going to give you slightly more save ribbons, and zombies are going to go down a little bit faster. I guess for this playthrough, whenever I get to it, if you know this game well enough, if I get to an area where I would have found the pistol or would have found the Magnum or the shotgun or whatever, you can just tell me, and I'll start using it. Like, I'm guessing, did that item box originally have the pistol in it at least? I can start using that now. Okay. I don't think I can split the ammo. I'm sure it came with a little bit of ammo. Yeah. I think that these are the max stacks of all of these, of all this ammo though, right? So as long as I never use that, maybe I'll be okay. But basically, what I would like to have is normal difficulty but infinite save ribbons. I guess since I'm playing it on PC, maybe I can mod it after the fact. Let's see. Oh, I should probably equip that pistol on. Oh, that's cool. Lots of different maps. They had a lot of features of this one. I'm impressed. Controls actually feel really tight, other than that key binding thing, which I don't think I can fix. I managed to pick this up on an abandonware site. Which probably isn't going to be available for much longer if Capcom ends up releasing the full version.
I told you! I'm not leaving! Never! Just get away from me.
Yeah, 2 felt like a big step, too. I was really impressed. I feel like it's one of the most extreme cases of, like, sequel improvement that I've seen, anyway. Like, the jump from RE1 to RE2 feels like the jump from Final Fantasy 3 to Final Fantasy 4. I will discard it, thank you. Oh, the background just looks super clean. Dig it. Someone's gonna jump out of that window, right? No. Does this game distinguish between walking and running for anything? I think Lickers maybe did in Resident Evil 2 98. I like that they started you in that sort of low-risk sequence with the assault rifle, then they slow the pace down a bit. Like, I like the beginning of RE2 98, but it felt a little frenetic for what the rest of the game was like after that. Especially when you're just learning the controls to put you out in a parking lot with a million zombies. So I think the way the remake handled it, with the gas station and then an abbreviated run through the streets, was correct. I'm just in the city. So, given that there's this outbreak and we're in Raccoon City, I assume this takes place at like the same time as Resident Evil 2? Oh shit. That got me. I'll use up all this ammo fast. I do like being able to mash stuff to get things to leave you alone. Big E concert starts at 7:30. I guess I didn't notice it, but the remake of Resident Evil 2 kind of got rid of all of those just little things you can examine. Maybe just because it was actual art that you could look at with your eyes. You didn't have to click on it to get descriptive text. Like, you don't really need something that says the shutter is down, right? Get off me. Okay, I don't have infinite health on this mode. Does not open from this side. Maybe should have kept the AR out. On normal, does she still start with the assault rifle? Oh, that's a delightful sound. Door has been sealed. The level design feels really tight in this so far. I'm really impressed. This game only came out a year after Resident Evil 2. Oh, so starting with it? I thought that was just like, we're going to show what a badass Jill is, but I guess that makes sense if that's a easy exclusive thing. Man. Give me a middle ground. It's like with each game they realize how much more inventory space you need, right? Unless if me starting with this much inventory space is also an easy thing. Hard starts with the handgun. I see. So that makes more sense for a character, especially if she just like lives here, right? Oh, they can be pretty fast sometimes now. That's interesting. So they still operate on a random health, random damage system. So I got some gunpowder in that room I could have used here. Zombie noises are silly. Not gonna lie, I don't think we've dropped any more frames since we started, so that's exciting. Oh, here's somebody who's got a gun. That's kind of cool. They run away. Should practice that dodge move. Oops, that's not the dodge move. Can you only dodge if you don't have a weapon equipped or something?
Get away!
I'm out of ammo. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to finish him off. Good job. I tried.
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation.
Is that the same
What
bread?
could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What
Who's
are you
coming
saying?
for us?
You'll see.
Back to that
He's after Stars, man.
hand gesture.
There's no escape.
For a trainee, you did pretty well with this situation. See, the zombies are only good at fighting stars. Clock Tower postcard. Landmark spot. St. Michael Clock Tower. Hopefully they don't make the puzzles easier. That would make me definitely switch off. Oh my god. The individual pickups are also crazy. Well, whatever, it's fine. We're here for the scenes and the experience. Like, I think I said this in the previous games in the series, like, difficulty in Resident Evil is about figuring out what happens in an area on a map, more so than it is about, like, responding to a difficult game in real time. I know, right, 60? Like, I wonder if this is a PC thing. Like, I wonder if easy mode on the, original PlayStation was this extreme, because that's insane. I effectively have unlimited resources. Okay, get to the other side of this. All I got there was the clock tower thing, right? Well, they added the scale here, the north-south, the ability to zoom in and out. It's cute. Passage is completely locked off. That was the same in the PlayStation version. Do you know if it's that extreme for Code Veronica as well? Because I think Code Veronica is the last game in the series with limited saves, right? Oh right, I have to reload in this menu. Take me a while to get used to. I was mashing the X button. I wonder if Capcom just like changed their approach for a game. People were complaining or something. I'm also curious if Biohazard 3 has the same easy mode or if that's unique to Resident Evil. Because there's some precedent of making the Western release of the game be easier. She will still reload manually. It's fair. It's kind of enjoying the kneecapping, resource-saving way of handling RE2 Remake. Is that a thing in Resident Evil 4? Where body parts start to matter? Mr. X is a tyrant, apparently. This seems bad. Oh, they're trying to teach us about shooting the I should have waited longer. Well, now I can waste some of this ammo, I guess. Yay, we've got explosive barrels in this universe now. Oh, I did a pretty good job of wasting the ammo. Not that wasted. Oof. How about a little bit hard modes have to be on hard mode? How many ribbons would there need to be on hard mode for me to switch? I would like to have, or even normal mode, I would like to have enough ink ribbons that each time I visit a save room for the first time, I can always save. I don't like getting to a save room and having to skip it, or returning to a save room after doing anything of any significance, like beating a boss. Because that was definitely something that we were struggling with in Resident Evil 1. Where I would, like, have to conserve an ink ribbon, go fight a boss, die to, like, a hunter after that I didn't know existed, and then have to fight the boss again when I reloaded, and then I'd take a bunch of extra damage in the boss fight, blah blah. Oh, they throw up? Disgusting. This open area is, this initial area is pretty open, I'm impressed. Shit. Seems bad. Get off me. Now, is this where I would normally get the shotgun in here? That's cool that they still give me one even though they're in the box. Oh, I actually died. 3 ribbons per save room? I can restart it. We're not that far into the game. We restarted a couple of the other games early on. I'd have to effectively restart because my last save was just in that first room. Oh, it didn't hit load. Go back out. So hard mode is normal mode, is what you're saying? Yeah, that's fine.
Resident Evil.
I'm just trying to skip back to where we
It
were.
all began as
It's like, come on guys, middle ground. I'll feel less cheesy then. So start counting the minutes now. We restarted at 27. When we get back to that save room, that's the amount of time that we lost. And now she doesn't have a giant assault rifle. Oh, they take way more hits to go down now. Show you easy. Great. Okay, thank you. I think I maybe just I've got non-clinical PTSD from Resident Evil 1, 96 I think it was. So I did Resident Evil 2 on easy, and it wasn't that bad. Like, it gave us plenty of ink ribbons.
the city. Somehow, I'm still alive.
Are there, there are basically always ink ribbons near typewriters? I'm gonna have to play a weird game about not using my resources too. Knowing how much ammo I'm supposed to have at this stage. Alright, we lost 2 minutes. It's not so bad. I mean, lost 28 minutes, but again, this series is about knowing where to go and what to do. Well, I also don't start with 3 medkits that stack. Golly gosh. And there's just a knife in here now instead of infinite bullets. Right on. Gunpowder A is regular bullets, right? I may as well just do that whenever I'm in an item box. Call it a reloading tool. Is the knife actually good in this game? Oh yeah, and my inventory slots are down by 2 as well. Okay. Cool. I feel like I should just split the VOD and pretend that first part didn't happen. Or I'll edit in an introduction at the beginning, so I don't get more people coming on YouTube being like, "You're playing on easy?" Flips table. And stab them when they fall. Oh. Now, that hasn't really been effective in too many of the other games. Yeah. Well, whatever I add, it's going to take me a couple hours to edit the VOD, so probably just record myself saying, giving a spiel. In fact, at this point, I should almost just do a spiel for any of these older games. Yeah, so that thing gave me 30 handgun bullets instead of 60.
I told you.
It's only when changing games. I'm just talking about the YouTube VOD.
Never.
People get mad on the Twitch VOD, but whatever. People don't watch Twitch VODs all that much. Sorry, dude. Maybe I'll record a, we play a lot of games on the stream. This is why I might play easy disclaimer and just like play it on screen before one of these games. Alright, I actually have to play the game for real. Don't fuck it up this time. Let me see if I can learn how to dodge. I mentioned something. Hold on, I want to read this. Just before an enemy attacks, you can perform a dodge move. So, okay. Help me to understand this. If, this is basically just, like, shooting right as an enemy's going to attack. And if I press the button that normally would shoot, it would make me dodge instead if they're close to me and I time it right. Yeah, right, you go. Oh shit. Oh, we didn't see that last time. That would be my chance to knife them while they're on the ground like that, I see. Woof. The dodge is hard to pull off. Get off me. Okay, gotcha. I know there's a shotgun down here, so I want to get that with all haste. Wow, the knife is actually pretty good in this game. I guess it could be better, but the fact that it is infinite, the attacks are kind of fast. Still a shotgun in here. Does this game work like RE1 and RE2? If I have the shotgun and point it up when a zombie is close to me, will it guarantee a headshot? Fuel for a lighter. Dead Dove got JPEG. Yeah, I like the whole shake them off you mechanic. I feel like if you have to deal with more zombies grabbing you on average... Can't hold this. I should have deposited the ink ribbon. I completely forgot. Yeah, run back and... Do not eat. Yeah, I'm dropping more frames here. I don't know, I just gotta call Comcast after stream. Apologize. Well, my only guess is whenever we have sudden severe temperature gradients, like going from it being warm spring to snowing, that some of the cable connections get icky. Aim as they attack, or if you're already aiming, you press action. Shoot. And you don't have to press like a direction at the same time, Solid Snake? So glad to have pretty safe music back. Probably gonna need that soon, but can't really afford to carry healing items on me in this one. I can skip the door animation? That's potentially a huge deal. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna save an hour of playtime from that alone. I always thought the door animation was to hide a loading screen. Maybe it still is. Explosive barrel. Wrecked car is blocking the way. Do you like that quick turn? Maybe. Oh, I like to get fiber internet. Shoot. Does it mark locked doors? It does! I appreciate that, game. I went in a completely different direction this time. I'm impressed. That's a really open beginning of the game. Oh, it's looped around. Right on. Guess I can hold on to that as a healing item. I think this is near where I... Oh, let's see. Get off me. Okay, don't be facing away from them when they grab you like that. Wow, one green herb is kind of trash in this game, isn't it? Yeah. So is the implication that she just like lives in Raccoon City and this is her like just trying to survive in the town? That's why she's in her cities. wonder if I can knife them from up here. Wouldn't that be the dream? Oh, I totally can. They can still throw up on me, though. Or wherever that attack is. Seems correct, though. Like, the zombies are dumb. So I should be able to use the high ground, Obi-Wan these guys to death. Can I say rent is good? Come on, other zombies. I'm gonna fight you right here. Fair fight. Yep. Walk right into the meat grinder. Knife is the best. The guy tried to get up. What a goof. Can I get more boxes? Is a box the ultimate anti-zombie weapon? Some of these guys just don't die. Yeah, right, so it's... Guess Capcom doesn't have the best track record in that, area. Alright. Pile of dead zombies. And a completely safe... Well, the fact that they gave me a lighter fuel makes me a little bit worried about the whole completely safe thing. Potentially mostly safe hallway. If I ever have to run through here again. Which zombies could follow me across the screen so I could lead them to that box? Okay. Some collision here to deal with. Oh, they can still grab me on the stairs. Good to know. Fall down again, you ass! Shit. Don't die! Okay. Resident Evil or Metal Gear? I don't know. The number of times I get to actually use the box for good in Resident Evil is pretty low. But, let's see. I think I probably saved myself at least 20 pistol bullets with that box earlier. So I don't know, dog. I think I'm gonna have to give it to, Resident Evil 3. Howdy, LW. How you doing? Alright, let's listen to Brad whine. I got a pistol, I can help him here. He's a little bit better dressed for the occasion. Three shots is all I can really muster, bud. Maybe he's just scripted to kill him when he gets that close. Poor Brad. Okay, we already talked to him before I game over'd before. This is a lighter? I guess I'll go ahead and combine and use these. Okay. Let me get that clock tower image thing. You've taken the postcard. What I need is money. I feel like they even give you a decent amount of ammo on hard mode. I think it's just like you're kind of seeing them scaling up the threat. Like Resident Evil 1, you get almost no ammo because there are... I think there either are fewer or as many zombies in all of Resident Evil 1 as there are in the opening sequence of Resident Evil 2, I would guess. Then they up the stakes with a little bit more ammo in 2. And then they further do it in this one. One sec. all these zombies are dead, so if I wanted to explore this area more later, I could. So, like, after killing all those zombies and making that amount of progress, this is a point where I would like to save, but I'm nervous about ink ribbons. I guess I'll just go do it. I've got the shotgun and the lighter fluid and the lighter bunch of dead zombies. I think I might have some juking to do, though. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Howdy, zombie. At least at the beginning, if there's an item on a screen that I just walk past as though it wasn't there, feel free to, you can backseat and tell me I missed something. It looks like it does a pretty good job of making important things like flicker, little diamond effect. But I'm kind of bad at seeing it, especially after being spoiled by Resident Evil 2 for a while. Probably gonna need the lighter oil and the lighter here soon, so I'll go and bring those. Yes, please. If they really give you 3 per room, I can probably roll with that. That's about the number of times I want to return to the save room. Like, save the first time I discover one, save again after I make some progress, and then, you know, maybe have the wiggle room to save a 3rd time if I have to. I think they gave you a maximum of 2, I want to say, in Resident Evil 1. And that was usually not enough. Alright, so we got a lighter and lighter fluid. We're not going to be burning any paintings or removing any jewels from statues, because I assume that Raccoon City wasn't built by Umbrella. No, I'm going to keep it going. I think it's reflective of what would have really happened if I had restarted or not. Because I really did game over there and would have had to have gone all the way back to the beginning, right? Yeah. Thank you, though, for checking. I appreciate it. It keeps me honest. It can be kind of hard to tell with howlongtobeat.com how accurate the estimates are for older games, because it's less likely that the people reporting how long it took them to play it played it blind. A lot more likely that they had played it before. The RE2 estimate was pretty close for Claire only, the remake. Let's see. Where haven't I been? Just through that door back there, right? Oh, I haven't unlocked it from the other side, even though I've been close to it. I think that's the way I want to go, though. I don't think there's anything else over the way I'm facing right now. It's basically like a shortcut. Wait, I completely turned myself around. Okay, I think I gotta go a different way. I think I go down this alley here. I think this is right. I do like how smoothly you move down steps too, like, you just think you go right back to Resident Evil 1 and you had to have a loading screen whenever you went downstairs. I feel like the speed of this game feels really nice too. Like, Jill's actually pretty fast. The tank controls aren't as brutal as they usually are. I think we want to go out the back door from here. Oh, there's a zombie in here? How dare you? This room was cleared. This place was safe. I don't mind the spoiler on this because it's helpful for me to understand the mechanics. Does anyone know exactly how the math works in this game on health and herbs? I guess my question is using one herb and then using a second herb as effective from a healing perspective as combining two herbs and using it? I'm wondering if healing one herb heals like 25, two herbs heal 25 each, and you know, a combined 2 healing herbs heals 50, so it doesn't matter how you do it. Or if you actually get more bang for your buck by combining them. Well, I can always climb up on here, right? Kill whichever ones are remaining after I blow up the... Didn't they break through here last time? Soaked with oil. Let's wait for a long time here. They're slower at the Vanguard. That was pretty good. Killed the last one on the pallets. Metal Gear box scowls. The gear. Broke my knife. Don't you dare. At least they have a way to try to hit me. This is a much taller box. I feel like there's a puke attack and then there's like a bad breath attack. Get back up, I know you're alive. Thought so. Oh no, you're not allowed to crawl. I can't kill you if you crawl. Blood pool? Hey! That wasn't so bad. Finding 2 green items as the heal is the same as taking 2 in a row. You just get the benefit of an extra inventory slot. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to know, like, if I'm in a pinch, if I've taken a little bit of damage, is it better off for me to, like, hold on to the herbs until I can combine them with a red one or combine the 3? Because I think the way it worked in the RE2 remake and the previous games was that there wasn't a difference between using 2 herbs, but using 3 herbs together was slightly more efficient. Policemen are pressing forward. September 27th. Oh, I asked earlier, does this game take place at the exact same time as Resident Evil 2? Just different part of Raccoon City? I like how the exploding barrel didn't do it. Wait, where's my oil? I totally brought it with me, didn't I? It's a bit of a walk, but I think I can get it back. The thing's already, like, soaked with oil, too. Okay, we can't go through the bar, even though it would be really convenient if we could. Yeah, I can't use my knife, exactly. Oh, this is actually before the start of Resident Evil 2. Interesting. So does this whole game happen before Resident Evil 2 starts? Unfortunately, I'm making a trek back, and there's no threat along the way. 24 hours worth of start at 2. That's cool. Take that. I guess we'll figure it out when I get further in the game. I'm just curious, like, what I should expect about what she's doing right now. Like, she doesn't know anything about Leon or Claire because that hasn't happened yet. And Leon's a nobody at the police station. I think so. Should still have the lighter fluid. Ugh. I feel like the trick with a lot of these games is to, like, do your best to conserve as many resources as you can in, like, the first 2 hours. Then you're probably fine after that to start spending them. But the herb and bullet economy early on is pretty brutal. I guess I just accidentally didn't pull it out. I'll make a green-red combo. So this one would have RGB herbs, but they don't do anything special. They just remove poison and heal you to full. Whereas a blue by itself removes poison anyway. I guess it saves you the inventory spot if you're gonna get poisoned and take a bunch of damage at the same time. But I guess you could also burn the poison heal before you get poisoned. Although at least the first two games are really good about always giving you blue herbs near or immediately after you're in an area where you're at significant risk of being poisoned. So. Long walk. Someone's gonna do it. Starting to learn the city a bit. This will be a fun one to remake, I think. See how, like, accurate they go for. Make sure there's not any doors I'm skipping around here. I don't think so. Wait, we don't want to go in here. Oh wait, no, this is fine. I thought that was the bar, but the bar's to my side here. Have to burn the rope. Alright. Made it. Inventory limits. Have to combine them? I see. They very badly wanted that to be like something less mundane than a rope that you burn locking a door closed. There are dogs. I do not like dogs. I don't like dogs that are on fire. Is that other door? Worst enemies ever. Oh, it's a save room. That's lucky. I will take the gunpowder A. Master of unlocking. Yeah, that was Chris. Oh no, there's no ink ribbon in here. Shit. It's okay. I'll try not to panic. I shouldn't have saved earlier when I did. The next stack. I think it was like 250. Maybe that's only an easy though. I think the Resident Evil 1 remake is my favorite save room theme so far. It was really good. Well, I'll probably try to delay Jill would have the coolest keyblade. Good reason to want to kill those dogs since they're right by the save room, but... Killing dogs is hard in this game. Oh, RPD. Really? It's just to show me that it's there. Oh, it actually lets you in. Resident Evil 4 is a memorable save theme. Oh god. Stars? That's not okay. Fight with the monster, enter the police station. Nice roll. I want a dodge roll. Yeah, right. It's the same police station, that's cool. I don't like him knocking on the door outside. It freaks me out. You're using asset type. I like it when it's done well. Oh, hey, there's the birthday hat. The fuck off me. Oh my god, why are there so many of them? I'm gonna fucking die. I have no healing on me. And then I died. So I didn't have a save ribbon. Alright, well, I don't think I lost that much progress. I think I just have to fight those zombies again with the exploding barrel. Maybe I can just avoid them, actually. Yeah, I should do two. That was most of my progress. Joel murders most of them for Leon. I had no idea that this game spent any amount of time in the police department or even was in Raccoon City, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, I totally had it on me. I must have accidentally deposited it, that's all I can think. Weird. I think I know the way out of here. This time I can avoid going through the bar on the way back. Make sure I still have the thing I need. I guess I'll just bite the bullet and save again in that little room. I don't know. I feel like I could make it one more save. This also seems like a really dangerous part of the game, so it's hard to make a call. Oh, there's so many more zombie cops than desks in the station. Well, they were having a party where they invited a bunch of the citizens of Raccoon City to dress up as police officers for a day. That's it. Did I go this way before? Oh, that's a shortcut. Okay. Hey, thanks for the follow, TV. I didn't go in that door. Oh, the thing I'm looking at is the area with the burned rope. Okay, I'm reading the map now. Sick of her name Marvin, they shared. I need to wait for it to burn, I guess. Watch me not do as well as I did last time. Try it. I'll be as far back as I can without changing the screen. Try to knife her, or I could try to just juke her over the box. I kinda say so, Coke. It's rough. I want to try to always have the chat on the screen so that people watching in the future on YouTube can know who I'm talking to and what's going on, but that automatically gives up a significant amount of screen real estate. This is where not being able to press two D-pad buttons at the same time is rough. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and blow the ink ribbon in here and hope the next save room I get to has 3. If it was every save always had 3, then I would be completely fine with that. Alright, and then probably don't need the lighter for a while. Hopefully. And I'll bring the healing item with me this time in case shit goes south. Let me think. I think there's some red herbs that I can grab in the next area. Or did I just miss some red herbs? Oh, they may have been back by the burning zombies. Shoot. Maybe I just want to try to kill the dogs outside, especially if I'm coming back to the save room. But with the whole Nemesis thing, maybe I'm never allowed to come back to the save room. Ugh, choices. I'll just get it over with and save. I guess if I save, then if I make the wrong choice, I can reload from here and not go all the way back. I don't like not having ink ribbons left over. The dog won't die. Dogs are the worst, but thank God we at least have auto-aim, unlike Resident Evil 1. Don't know if that was worth it. It's a fire hydrant. If I had a fire hose, maybe, okay, so maybe I will be coming back here. But it's probably good to kill the dogs. I didn't know the Ouya ever came out. I thought it was just an idea. Okay, yeah, that's where the red herbs were. It did launch. I like the touch of the little place where you can plug in the hydrant. There's little drips of water falling out of it. Like, they're already thinking about graphical polish. This is a PS1 game. This game looks really good for the PS1. And granted, I'm playing the slightly scaled up fixed PC version, but it still looks really clean. You did, Javi? Awesome. Well, that's a thing. Kill the dogs again. Wonder if that's a PC bug. I was mashing a bunch of buttons when I got close to the door. That's a bummer. Yeah, I gotta get the video to work again real quick here. 1 second. Right spot. Yes, kitties, you're so hungry. Never eaten before in your whole life. I think that's right. Good thing I saved.
Resident Evil.
Alright, I do think I should kill the dogs. I don't think I have a way to kill the dogs without taking any damage, even if I use the shotgun. This game is like, 1 and 2, that if I damage zombies and then leave the room, the damage falls off. It doesn't save that. You have to kill them for anything to get saved. Yes, shoot directly at the floor. I think I did a dodge there. I tried to time another one there. Oh, I had to reload, son of a bitch. There was another dodge. Took significantly more damage. Also used significantly more ammo. Shit. Thanks, game crash. See you later, effects. Good seeing you. Catch you next time. I'm trying to explore out here more before we run the Nemesis. And it's a mastery game, right? Okay, I guess there's nothing else. Lock with a simple lock? Don't tell me it's a simple lock. Don't you know who Jill is? Haven't you been paying attention? LE books. She needs a lockpick, though. Well, I did just save. I might try stay and fight the Nemesis so I get another shot at the dogs. It seems like that's a... Well, no. I was going to say maybe I need to save Brad, but Brad seems pretty clearly dead. So maybe not so much. Watch that cutscene already. I do like this decision point thing. Oh, interesting. She did a different move that time instead of doing that little roll. I wonder why. I thought there's something that would just be hard scripted. Hello, 3 green herbs. Yes, Ben. Probably combine those soon. Oh, he stopped pounding. That's almost worse. Hey, what happened to the door over here? What the hell, game? I guess in the 24 hours between... Oh, is it always up there? I thought there was another door down there. Maybe I'm misremembering. Okay, I didn't spend a lot of time in this room because I thought Nemesis was about to chase me immediately. Can I get to this? Oh, I didn't realize I was so close to a save the last time I died. Then I wouldn't have wasted an ink ribbon, I would have made it. Oh no. Yeah, the staircase in the remake was nice. Operator, if I had a stars card. So you said this was originally supposed to be like a Gaiden game? Oh, it's the second typewriter in a row with no ink ribbon. I guess hard's pretty brutal with them. Oh well, you'll see me reload several times. Comes the territory. Poor Ben. It's a starving kitty he's never eaten before. I have to go in there, but it's like full of assholes. Got a blood puddle yet? Okay, now's a good time to use all those herbs. Danger. So waiting room by the reception desk. Code Veronica was going to be RE3, and this was going to be a Gaiden game. That's interesting. Because in Code Veronica, is Code Veronica just called Resident Evil Code Veronica, or is it like Resident Evil 3 Code Veronica? God, this room's a mess. There's books standing out on the edge there. God, it's like it's been a zombie apocalypse in here or something. I guess maybe I can hide behind those tables to have a better chance with these zombies. Or maybe I can yakety sax them around the room. Welcome, Leon. Nice touch. Hey, they gave him Groucho Marx glasses. It's Marvin. Well, Marvin has to live. Reports of a theft in the municipal building before dawn. A jewel-decorated clock at the main gate was damaged. 2 of the 12 gems that are installed on the face of the clock are missing. Due to the lack of available offers, I have no choice but to suspend the research of this case. Based on an autopsy report of a 42-year-old restaurant owner, I've discovered that he is one of the missing gems. Shelter in the police department at about 10 a.m., where he was shot to death within 10 minutes having developed the symptoms. Marvin's report. So maybe the other one's in the restaurant. I really missed the thing that tells me whether I found everything in a room or not. Unless if it's still there, it just doesn't tell you, wouldn't it? You found everything in an existing room. Jill's not a doctor, she can't tell Marvin's breathing. Yeah, I wonder if you get like a time paradox if you shoot him. Sure. Come on, guys, that's all that's in the evidence locker. It's locked with a simple lock. Number-based lock. I don't have any numbers. Policewoman, I'm a doctor. Hey, zombie lady. They're getting really good at variety in the zombie design too. Like almost all the zombies look the same in Resident Evil 1. And they started getting some variety in the second game. And Resident Evil 2 Remake, I even felt like the zombies kind of got samey after a while. Like there's the one Asian guy, there's the one fat guy, right? Probably just really expensive to animate them. Shit. Killed the one. Okay, if she stays put at first. I think the one on the ground died. Blood pool. Maybe they don't save dead zombies in this one. Waited way too long there. Alright. No ground stabbing for y'all, I guess. What is this, Dark Souls? Swords knocking off the walls? Who puts wall collision in a game like this? There's not a liquor in here. Okay, this is a different room. Please keep quiet while meetings are in session. It's a little scary. I'm a little nervous. I'm just gonna nope out of here real quick. Come back in a second. A little spooky. Oh shit, it's the dark room. Man. So it's inspired by the layout. From the first game. Please do not leave the darkroom door open. I like the kind of brand of nostalgia they can give you in this series. There better be a goddamn crank in this game. Okay, looks like there's a ribbon in here, maybe. What does gunpowder B make again? I can read the thing, I suppose. It's a nice touch having a lot of the pickups be gunpowder instead of just literal ammo, because it means usually you're going to have to make it back to a save room to convert it. David's memo. Sanity's at its end, so I can't believe this is happening. Lost no demand yesterday. Meyer, whatever, a better marksman. The stay alive continues. I took out several zombies who managed to break through the barricades. I'm cutting through the chill with whiskey. Are these, like, literally reused backgrounds? Because I feel like they're a little bit different. Especially, like, the main hall, the evidence locker looks slightly different, or some slightly different angle. I guess they don't have to do the creative work of, like, plotting out the level, but... it remains to be seen. I mean, I think easy was way too easy, but I'm a little nervous about ink ribbons. We've already done a lot of long backtracking to storage positions and replaying through sequences we've already seen because of the lack of save options, so it's tough. I would like to have this level of weaponry and ammo and zombie damage and risk and have infinite saves, but I'm not gonna get it. Well, we just saved, so now I can scare the shit out of myself in this room. It's a doggo. It's not a liquor. How many doggos are back there? This is the worst. At least I'm not taking a bunch of damage and wasting ammo there. That dodge is nice. I don't think I can do it predictably though. Reliably. That seems like a good idea. Since I'm playing the PC version, I might look into that. I guess it won't save me for Code Veronica, but... Let me take the stars card, yes. And game one. There was a recent accident here. Okay. Dude, the pacing is weird. I just went to 2 save rooms with no ribbons. And they get an extra 3 in the stars room. It's interesting. They did something very similar in Resident Evil 1 where, like, the final dungeon had just a glut of save ribbons. Hey, it's the painting. There's nothing you can do with the fireplace. I can't burn that painting. Leon has to burn that painting. It's interesting that they cut that from the remake, didn't they? That was a little bit too weird, but they kept the fun chess puzzle in the sewers, so... I'm kind of pumped that we spent so much time on... that we played both Resident Evil 2 and the remake. So it's gotten me pretty familiar with this police station. Picture of Jordan? I think the thing about don't make a noise is a clue. At least I think in 2, if you ran down this hallway, zombies bust out of the walls through the windows. This hallway was trash in the Resident Evil 2 remake. I think even on the Claire A playthrough, like, just don't go down this way. It is not worth it. I do like that the windows are all boarded up, and then in the remake they added the ability to do the window boarding up. It's cool. It's the worst hallway. I think it's worse than the dog hallway. The dog hallway is just a fun scare. Finally. Oh, let me deposit these ink ribbons. Oh shit, we're at time, aren't we? I didn't even realize. Well, I can't save right now because I just saved, and that would be a waste of a ribbon. So I'm going to try to make some progress into the next natural point that it makes sense to save, and then we'll wrap. And I guess if we die, we'll stop there. I'll remember to scope out the STARS office. Ooh, loading stairs. Well, I can't aim on the stairs? They better not be able to grab me on the stairs then. Oh, I can't aim if I don't have a gun equipped, that's the problem. That makes sense. Don't you dare. I love how many of them you knock back with that. It feels good. This makes sense. I do feel like they're almost like always showing off on the number of zombies they can fit in each successive game. That probably goes away in Resident Evil 4. Doorknob turns and the door won't budge. It's nailed from the other side. Yeah, this game is gorgeous. It's aged really well. This might be one of the best looking PS1 games. What was the PS2 launch? It was like 2000, right? This is one of the last games. There's just a puzzle here now. Dead Rising did a mic drop with zombies on screen. I think it just makes the stars key. Okay. Just makes the textures cleaner, right? I'm pretty sure the pre-rendered backgrounds would look the same, and the zombies would basically look the same. Maybe a little bit more jagged and fuzzy on the edges. But it's good to be fair. Far too small for an adult to fit into. It's far too small for anyone to fit into. A rat, maybe. Serious with that shit? Okay, well, I can go use my stars key, which is not for this room. It's for the computer. Thought I'd double check. Oh, is that a thing? Nope. Is that a thing? It's like, there's a joke about pixel hunting in the original Earthbound. You're in this desert, and you have to, like, find a grain of salt and somebody's contact lenses. Great. Oh, there's no third floor either. Alright. Well, I'm down. It's like, you just imagine that Jill doesn't need to explore the entire police department, right? Just gotta use your imagination with it. Okay, so I like to do a little bit more than just go kill a few zombies before I save, so. Back to the main hall. Fortunately, I killed everybody in here. No more bullshit. That's fucking teamwork. Notice the STARS personnel. Due to the emergency, the key to the STARS office has been moved to the evidence room. Now, what does it say? 0513. I made this place nice and linear. I think they kept the music for this hallway. Did this song ever show up in any form in the remake? I feel like they could have done a really clean, subtle Breath of the Wild type thing and play it lightly on piano for a few seconds when you first walk in. I feel like the first time you get to a save room, there was a little effect like that. So 513, right? Wonder if this changes every playthrough. It's a teeny tiny. God, that key. That's the police department key, ladies and gentlemen. God. If you're a locksmith in this town, you gotta make bank. Main motif when you first enter. Oh, there's an option for the original soundtrack in the remake? Oh, I didn't know that. I would have put that on in the Leon B playthrough or something. Although it was interesting, I kind of like the stylistic choice to go with a more muted soundtrack and music playing in important situations like the plant zombies or Mr. X chasing you. Yeah, the locksmith and the jeweler. Painters. It's basically an artist's paradise. Hey, thanks for automatically using the key and not making me choose to. Appreciate that. Call the locksmith. Hey, master of unlocking. Fortunately, it takes up an inventory space, but what are you gonna do? Now I can go somewhere outside of the station, so that's exciting. Rebecca, a rookie member of STARS. Oh no, I took that first aid spray. That scared me. Yes, I will take the grenade launcher. Leon and Claire are gonna be screwed. That exact same line is in Resident Evil 2. Its disorganization probably reflects the user's personality. Facts from Kendo Gun Shop. To the boys of STARS, I have good news for you from my brother Joe. He's finalized the new handgun for official use. M92F STARS Special, but he calls it the Samurai Edge. The most balanced of the Kendo custom guns. Good to be delivered with the proper documentation. Yes, Marty, I know. Have patience. Those rooms are different, too. Marksman contest winner, Chris Redfield. Nothing useful on the shelf. Wesker, Captain of STARS. Okay, good. It can still stack. Barry, there's a pair of replica guns on the desk. That's mean. Oh, that's surprising. I'll drop a few frames here.
No! Come to anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlos!
Carlos.
Report immediately!
Well, she doesn't even try to respond. She's like, yeah, whatever. Sucks be you, Carlos. Got my own shit going on right now. Oh, that sounds bad. Sounds really bad. Thanks, I hate it. And he says stars. I thought he was going to be further down the hallway since we already heard the crashing window. Alright. Well, that's probably a good stopping point. I did this to myself before. We got to the dark room right when Mr. X started chasing us. So I'll leave it to future Marstead to deal with. Sorry, buddy. Try not to die. You gotta go pick that lock that's out in the hallway. Oh, sorry about that, Solid Snake. The bot auto blocks links. To keep spammers, I'll permit you. No, it's no worries. Did that work? Oh, I didn't see your spelling, my bad. There you go, try that. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah. You clipped it? Thank you. Awesome. I appreciate that. Nothing suspicious. Okay, I think I did save, right? Yeah, because now I have 4 ink ribbons instead of 5. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I'll let you know what's coming up next when my cat's